I wanted to firstly say thank you for all the support on the last video, really appreciate it. Today we're going to stick to this sort of farming area, this side of the castle, and we're going to build a moss farm and obviously a building to put on top of it. Over here, we're going to have to extend this pathway across and potentially put in a bridge here. But right here I've cleared out some space and I've got my resources all set up. Now this horse better not run away. Just down here you can see I have a moss farm set up and ready to go. Basically how this works is that this dispenser I will fill with bone meal, and so it'll bone meal the moss, and then this stone turns into moss, and then it'll get carpets and azaleas and all that sort of stuff on top of it too. And then there's under here pistons that will push the stone, and there is lava under here and water under here that turns into stone, and so the moss comes down, turns the stone into moss, and then the pistons push the stone that breaks the moss, and then I have a minecart that you can hear underneath, it's down here, that'll collect all the moss at the bottom. Actually, I've just realized that I've forgotten two things. Well, I knew I forgot one, but another thing I forgot is that these dispensers here are to get rid of carpets, because carpets don't break when you move the block underneath it with a piston. So I need to put water buckets in there that they will dispense water and push all the carpets in the box that break to the middle so that the minecart can pick it up. But also, the other thing I knew I forgot is that right here and here and right here I need 3 sticky pistons. But I have a dilemma in that I have no slime and no way of getting sticky pistons because of that. So I'm gonna have to go find a swamp somewhere maybe and I guess get some slime. But the reason that I needed a moss farm, it seems like a bit of a random farm, but if you look up at this castle wall, mossy stone bricks goes all the way along the top here. So this section, I've run out of mossy stone, so I haven't been able to build it up. And I use it all the time in different spots, like even over there. So I thought it wouldn't be a bad thing to have instead of having to manually get all the moss all the time. This is just a random time lapse of me destroying half a building that I built like 3-4 months ago and never finished because I didn't like it, so I lost motivation to build. We're going to build a big hut over the top of this that I'll get into about now. Just as a bit of a taster for the style we're going for here, I'll show you what we're going for. So it's going to be sort of a circular hut. I'm going to use cobblestone diorite as sort of a transition block, and then it's going to go up into concrete powder, just like this. And that's the sort of style I'm going for. It's a little bit different to anything that I've really done before. It's definitely outside of my general sort of comfort zone. I thought it was a cool sort of experiment. Yeah, so it's going to be sort of like that. I guess I'll get it up real quick. So what we have is a sort of disjointed build, because I've gotten to the point where all that's left is the roof, and that's made out of moss. We don't have any moss, and our moss farm is currently not functional. So what we're going to need is to get some slime balls to get them slime sticky pistons. That's what I was looking for. So I think for now I'm going to go on an adventure to find a swamp. I really enjoyed building this. It's very strange looking and it's a weird shape. I cannot wait to get the roof on and get it finished because I think that the roof is so cool. The roof is made out of moss, and this here is another small sort of silo tower. I'm very excited to get that on, and I just gotta grab some moss to do so. So I guess I'll be right back
I forgot to record me going to the swamp and getting slime, so this is what you're getting instead, me demolishing yet another building that I built like 3 or 4 months ago and never finished.
Okay, we have acquired the slime bulbs and some other goodies on the way. I'm thinking the sunflowers could go kind of nicely in here with these dandelions, yeah. Just as a little bit of breaking up the monotony. It's definitely not the right word to use there, but that's alright. Let's make 3 sticky pistons, hey? Piston, piston, 1, 2, 3. Sticky piston, 1, 2, 3. Alright, that is wonderful. So I need one here, and then I need one both. Wait, what? I didn't even know you could do that with redstone. Alright, there. Wait, no, that's not the right spot. So one there, and one there. Basically, this is a hopper clock. You put 5 items in here, I won't do it yet, and as soon as it puts it in the other hopper, the redstone block will move, which will power the comparator. I'm making this up, I don't actually know how this works, but I'm pretty sure it powers the comparator, turns this off because that's powered, and then turns the line off, which pulls the pistons back, which lets the lava go down and the water go across, which turns the water flows quicker than the lava, so the water flows, lava lands on it, turns into stone, and then as soon as the 5 items go back, then the pistons will push again and push the stone into the middle. And the reason we have this is because if it's powered, it goes up, which means that you can't get a redstone pulse through here, but if it's unpowered, then the block comes down, power the block goes into this repeater, and then it goes through here. This doubles the signal so that it goes over here, powers these water buckets, which I still need to put in. It's got this, basically this powers this redstone line, which goes instantly across, but it also powers these repeaters, which slowly power and go through, and then it'll power a second time, so it drops the water bucket and picks up the water bucket. So that just there was someone who doesn't know how to use redstone trying to teach redstone and explain redstone. So basically, I got that off of BOO, which he got it off of Etho. So what did I need? I need water buckets, that's right. You get a water bucket, you get a water bucket, you get a water bucket, and you get a water bucket. I pray that this works. Yes. Yes. Okay, we're getting cobblestone, which is bad because moss cannot spawn on cobblestone. So I'm gonna pause it for a second here, and instead of 5 items, we're going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? And now I'll get rid of these bits. Oh, that's going to break the redstone. Whoops. I gotta wait for the water to go away. I think that that's working now, which is very exciting. Let's see how we're going down below. Oh my, this is not good. So, I will need blocks there, I guess. How did I manage to do that? Are there no torches down there? Gimme, gimme. I guess we're going down a block again. There we go. Lots of moss. And moss carpets, and the azaleas. And seeds, I guess, but don't really care about seeds. But this is very exciting. I'll steal all of the moss in here, and we can build a roof. Oh, I need carpets too, actually. Alright, that can just run while I'm up top, I guess. That is very exciting. Wandering trader? Hello? Hello? What you got? Boring. Okay, I think it's best that we start on the roof now.
You would not believe how upset I am. My game crashed right when I left the game to save the replay files of me recording building the roof. That was such a cool time lapse it would have been. Nonetheless, it still looks very cool. And I'm very happy with how it has turned out. I definitely need to do a little bit of terraforming and not just have it sitting in the box like this. I've got a little bit of vines growing here. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. It's so cool. It's got like flowers on the top. I'll get a better view of that little flyby. So yeah, it's got like the flowers on the top. It's got a little chimney here. It's got this little tower on the side that I thought was pretty cool. I'll put the concept art that I based this off of on the screen right now if I remember post-edit or post-recording. Yeah, I'm very happy with this. I guess it's time to get an interior installed. I'm actually curious to see how much moss we have. Plenty of moss. That's very good. I've actually turned it off for the moment. And it is absolutely covered in cobblestone, which sucks. I'm going to have to work out the timing on this because I think that if water hits the lava first, then if water flows into lava, then it turns into cobblestone. But if lava flows into water, it turns into stone. I think I'm making that up. I don't really know. But yeah, you just have to work out the timing so that the pistons move at the right time. And that just depends on the hopper clock and how many items you have in here. Which I've taken all the items out to stop it. So I think I might need to put a few more. Yeah, that can stay off for now because I don't think I need any moss for the time being, and I've got probably enough to last me forever. So yeah, I guess I'll get the interior put in. How cozy. Let's get this tour underway. So I went very stone on the inside, trying to keep the kind of similar color palette to outside. And here we have a little bench. Because I have a chimney, gotta have a reason for the chimney. So there's a little fireplace sort of thing, some fuel for the fireplace. And come around here, and upstairs, a bit of a bedroom slash, I don't know, like lounge area. And some storage back here. But the best bit is downstairs here, where we have a little bit of a sort of construction site, industrial build sort of thing. You go down here and you get access to plenty of moss, sort of support so that you can come over here and pull that lever to turn the farm on. And if I go back down this ladder and over here to this section, we got a little high support so you can view the farm. This will probably be where I hang out or AFK sort of thing when I'm trying to get some moss. I honestly don't think that'll happen too often. I might just leave it on while I'm working in the area sometimes, and I have so much moss that I don't know if I'll ever need to farm it anymore. I also put glass here over the lava and water just so that you can kind of see it, because I thought that was cool. And I put some support beams on the piston here, and so that it gives it so that it's just not floating in the middle of the room. I'm pretty happy with this. I think down here is very simple, and then up here I'm pretty happy. But I think that I need to finish this exterior because I got some bamboo here because I needed to get some more scaffolding. But I was actually thinking that it honestly isn't a bad decoration block, so I might actually put it around the backside, around here, and have this here be a little bamboo forest. Not too much, I don't want to overdo it, but I thought that would be a cool idea. But now I'm gonna do a little bit of terraforming. I did clean up around here a little bit, but not too much. So yeah, I need to fix this exterior, give a reason for this back door here. So yeah, just a little bit of terraforming, and I'm
we'll have to connect this up to this pathway over here, and I'm gonna get a bridge installed here. Sort of at a point with this terrain where I'm not sure what more to do. Like, I think I'm pretty happy with how it is for now, but like, I didn't want to like tear down these trees and put up a bunch of custom trees because those 3 farms there are probably gonna go, like the cows and sheep and stuff. Like, they're probably gonna get moved, and maybe I build a house there, or like, I don't know exactly what's going on here, so I figured there's no point in doing like a complete terrain transformation. It would just be a waste of time, so I kept it kind of simple, did just the moss and stones similar to over there. I started with the path to add in this brown mushroom block and packed mud, and I gave it that kind of like lighter brown color. I think I like it more because otherwise it matches the spruce here too much. So yeah, and I like how it kind of fades into the path blocks here. Yeah, I thought that was a cool idea. I did add it over here a little bit, but I thought over here it's still like the same path as the other side of this bridge. Just added a little bit of the mushroom blocks, no packed mud on this side. But on the other side I also flying back and forth. I also did it a lot more randomly, where it's like I don't have like patches across the bridge here. It's like I have coarse dirt and then I have patches of granite and then patches of normal dirt, patch of dirt, granite, and then the coarse dirt's like everything else. Whereas on this side I very much just went random with them. And there's no normal dirt because it's a pain in the ass, because I can't put it next to grass blocks, otherwise the grass will grow onto it, and just a lot of parameters with it. So yeah, I just kind of scrolled through my hotbar as I was placing, and I made sure that I put more coarse dirt than everything else, just so that it didn't look too crazy. I think it's pretty cool. I decided to add the bamboo behind here, and I added a little bit more to the flower field, and I'm not sure how I'm feeling about the sugarcane, but I don't know, squid ground. What do you call it? Suffocate? They breathe? They're out of water too? I don't know what that's called. But yeah, I don't know. I think they kind of look cool as reeds. I might need to get some of this seaweed or whatever that's called and put it like all up here. I think that'll be cool. Actually, take these. Thank you very much. But yeah, I'm kind of happy with this. I left, if I swing around this way, I left this side a little bit open, where there's like a parting in the bamboo here, because I figured I might have a path that goes through here. Well, I don't think maybe that's I very, very likely will have a path that goes through here and across to the other side. And I didn't do much with this terrain because I don't know what I want to put here yet, and it's some ugly ass terrain, so it's gonna have to get fixed, but I don't know what for yet. So yeah, I very much did just sort of the area around this. I wanted to do something with this side, but I don't know what. And I talked about giving meaning to the back door, but I think the meaning can just be that there's a path here. I don't think that's too bad. I might put some more of this moss to use and finish off this wall here, because it's been sitting like that for a while now, and I don't like it. I don't like how it just sits unfinished, so I'll probably just go to there, because I don't know what buildings I'm going to build. They might protrude out. Just finished the back side of the wall here, or the front side, whichever way you want to look at it. And I was thinking of just putting in some iron bars quickly, just on the sewage point. Where is it? It's here. I'll just try to get rid of a bit of this dirt, and then chuck in these bars here. I don't know if this is going to be a permanent thing. For now, I think that's kind of cool. From up here, what a view, you know. The place is coming together. They're sort of like adding these paths and filling in gaps, like just making that strip there look nice, and just through here. It does so much for building a world. Let's see how this castle wall is looking. That is menacing. That is one big, intimidating wall. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I might change it out for like, I don't know. Maybe because it's bright behind it, it doesn't look great, but if it was like darker behind it, and it actually kind of looked a little bit more like the water was coming out of it, instead of the water's just in front of it. I don't know. It's quite cool. I think that is an incredible success for today. I'm just absolutely loving the environment of this world. Like, it's coming together as a really cozy sort of... I might actually need to connect that path there. Oh well. Job for another day. But I'm just really enjoying the coziness and sort of hominess I'm getting. Feels like the world's really lived in. Yeah, super happy with this progress. Happy that I don't have to keep farming moss vines. I was originally using vines for this moss up here, like for that side. Now having a moss farm makes this a billion times easier. So super happy about that. I'll unhitch my horsey. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.